Yo, what's good, ladies and gentlemen? This is the Listen Doctor Radio, bringing you with a brand new story. And I am the Listen Doctor. What's good, ladies and gentlemen? Today's story is a fucked up story. Like everyone that I do mostly are fucked up stories. And this is a story about what can happen if you are not taken out of your element or what you have been used to. And in this case, this is about a 13-year-old young man. And y'all know that I always talk about how it looks for young men. How is it with young men? But in this state, I feel like the judge did an exactly good thing what she was supposed to do by giving this young man's juvenile life, meaning he would not be out. He would not get a chance to get out of jail until he is 18, or unless when he's 17, gets 2 trades and behave in there and don't get in any trouble. I think that's understandable for what the young guy did to this young man. I want you guys to watch the news story. Check this news story out with me. And let's get to it. I'm going to give you guys my thoughts. Let's go.
13-year-old to juvenile life after he shot and paralyzed a man in New Orleans East.
Now, while
A judge sentences a 13-year-old to juvenile life after he shot and paralyzed a man in New Orleans East.
Now, while some say that teen suffered from a traumatic history, the judge said she'd already given that 13-year-old too many chances. Natasha Robin has the story.
The revolving door in and out of the justice system did not work for you. That's the words of Chief Juvenile Judge Candace Anderson as she sentenced 13-year-old Lionel Reynolds to juvenile life.
I believe Lionel needs a lot of help. He's been through a lot. They say he have attempted murder. I don't know if he did it, and I don't know if he didn't do it. I don't know, but I love him, and I just wish he get help.
On March 26, Reynolds and several other teens drove up to 2 men walking along Morrison Road. The 13-year-old demanded $1 and then shot Daryl Scott in the back. The bullet hit Scott's spine, and he's now paralyzed from the waist down.
My grandson is not able to do anything for himself. He needs constant help. He needs to be turned over every hour on the hour.
The judge, though, commended the victim for always having a great attitude despite what happened to him.
Every day is difficult, waking up, going to sleep, just everything. But I just know that eventually it'll get better.
Daryl is paralyzed. He won't be able to walk. His life is forever changed.
While the victim's family conveyed those words to the judge, the 13-year-old's family and even his teachers also packed the courtroom. They told the court Reynolds suffered unimaginable trauma after witnessing the murder of his siblings and mother. His father was also shot and injured. They asked the court that instead of incarcerating Reynolds, send him to a mental facility for treatment. Judge Anderson pointed out it wasn't the first time she's had Reynolds in her courtroom. She said he's been involved in more than 15 cases, ranging from armed robbery, unauthorized use of a motor vehicle, and attempted second-degree murder. She said, Lionel was given so many chances, but the way he's going, it has to stop. Why was I not told about his trauma on day 1? No one cared until Lionel faced serious consequences. The judge sentenced Reynolds to juvenile life, which means he'll be incarcerated until he's 21. The judge, though, told Reynolds if he gets his high school diploma, learns 2 trades, and has good behavior, he may be able to be released at 17.
I'd rather that than him just being there to 21, because that means him getting out at 17, that means that he's actually listening to what's being done. He's taking the help and progress, and he actually putting work into it.
He has a chance. Right now, Daryl does not. And I'm going to stand on his word.
Natasha Robin, Fox 8, local.
I just showed y'all a story. If you didn't see it, go look on YouTube, of a young man, a businessman who was involved in selling some drugs and illegal shit in Baton Rouge. Got arrested. Got his dumbass arrested because he was on Facebook trying to stunt on people. He got his dumb ass arrested, and in this case, this young man is 13 years old, just made 13 last week, and he is going to prison, jail, for the minimum of the next 15 to 16, no, I'm lying, maybe 10 years from now, maybe 10 or 20, how many years is that? 15 years maybe, I think. My math is off. About 7 or 8 years from now, he's going to be in jail for the next 8 to 9 years because he couldn't stop doing something that he shouldn't have been doing in the first place. Stealing cars, shooting up with guns, shooting at people. He pulled over somebody and robbed them for $1. Shot this young man for $1. This young man is paralyzed now over a fucking dollar. And you can see the smile on his face, the frown on his face, the grin. You can see right here how fucked up he looks. And they said he went through something that's tough. You're right. You know me. I'm one of the people who say that the most. You never know what somebody go through. I just say that on all my videos. But if I saw my mom or my siblings get murdered and my dad get shot in front of me, I would want to be a better person. Not only would I want to be a better person, I would say to myself, what can I do to change people? Because I don't want to end up like my mom and my siblings and my dad. But in this case, this young man went the other way. He said, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to be Grand Theft Auto in real life. I'm going to be GTA in real life. I'm going to go out all shooting. I'm going to go out and kill. I'm going to go out and rob people at 13 years old. Now, your boy who's can't walk no more, who would never be able to walk no more, he said at least he's going to get out at 17, hopefully, if he can do everything he needs to do. He's taking the adult route in it. I say fuck that. You need to be in there to 21 years old. You know why I feel like that? Because I feel like we have given too many people like this too many chances. This man, like the judge said, he had too many chances. You've been going to court ever since you was like 8 years old, my nigga. 8 years old, bro. I blame the parents. You can't blame the mom no more because she's dead. Can't blame the dad. Don't even know nothing about him. Don't even say anything about it. And I will be bringing y'all that update to see why his mom and brothers and sisters was killed. I'm going to give y'all that update as well. Now I'm going to search for it. Where's the dad in this? And why is the grandmother is like, what the fuck? Like, I don't know if he did or he didn't do it. Like, what the fuck is going on with this? Something's really going on. And this is fucking crazy. But this is what you get from the black community. You get this from the black community. This is what we used to. This is what we have. This is what you look up to be a black person in America, in the ghetto. This is what you're aspiring to be. And I feel like the young boy needs help. And I feel like in the jail, he would get the help that he needs. Thank you guys for watching the show. This is Listen Out Radio. I could have went a little bit harder on it. But I'm just going to say right now, the judge got him off the streets so he won't be anybody else's problem. And like I keep saying, man, the people keep telling me that's not fair, Doc. People keep saying that. But in Texas, they don't give a fuck. Your child go to jail, at that age, you get fined. The second time that child go to jail, you get a bigger fine. The third time that child go to jail at that age, you get incarcerated. You go to jail. Because why? That shows us you ain't doing your fucking job as a parent. If these parents would stop being friends to these children and be motherfucking parents, this won't happen. But you don't have that. Because the government forces the father out of the household, giving it to mommy. I'm going to do another story that a lot of you guys keep asking me to do in a little while. I'm waiting on everything to get processed. I might do that one tomorrow. About the young lady who was smoking with her baby. Had the baby up in the air doing this to it and dropped it. I will be doing that video as well tomorrow. Check it out. This is Listen Out the Radio. Thank you guys for watching. See you when I see you.